St. Petersburg, Russia. Reuters, a compelling cast of players, two attacking teams propelled by great pace and a clash between neighbours to boot. Soccer Football, World Cup, quarter-final, Brazil vs Belgium, Kazan Arena, Kazan, Russia, July 6, 2018. Belgium's Vincent Kompany celebrates their first goal. Reuters, Toru HanaiThere seems very little to stop Belgium and France producing a World Cup classic in Tuesday's semi-final. Both teams boast a rich assembly of match-winning players, Kevin De Bruyne and Eden Hazard for Belgium and Antoine Griezmann and Kylian Mbappé for the French, but have also shown a strength of character that adds to their tournament-winning credentials. Belgium's come-from-behind win in the last 25 minutes of their second-round tie against Japan would have made the Rovers envious, while France produced a venomous sting in their tail to sweep past Argentina, after also finding themselves trailing in the second half. Both have built off a slow start at the tournament in Russia, seemingly set to peak just at the right time. The predominant weapon for both teams is their speed going forward, catapulting players with instinctive talent into positions from where their genius can prove lethal. Soccer Football, World Cup, quarter-final, Uruguay vs France, Nizhny Novgorod Stadium, Nizhny Novgorod, Russia, July 6, 2018. France's Paul Pogba in action with Uruguay's Christian Stuani. Reuters, Darren Staples. Both sides will be cautious about being sucked forward and leaving space behind their defense for the opposition to launch quick counters, until someone takes the lead. Instead, the contest is likely to be about passing and probing and waiting for some magic to prise open the defense. The midfield battle promises intrigue too, none more so than Paul Pogba muscling it out with Manchester United teammate Marouane Fellaini. Belgium reinforced for the quarter-final win against Brazil, and France will have Blaise Matuidi back from suspension for Tuesday's game at the St. Petersburg Stadium. It means Corentin Tolisso will lose his place in what is likely the only change from the France team that beat Uruguay 2-0 in the quarter-final on Friday. Against Japan, Belgium were harried and corralled by their opponents' pressing and made clever changes for the next game against Brazil, where Fellaini and Nasser Chadli came in. Chadli played higher up the middle, with Romelu Lukaku switched to the right and De Bruyne employed as a decoy centre-forward, the so-called false nine. There will be further adjustments from coach Roberto Martinez following the suspension of Thomas Meunier, who would have been entrusted to keep Mbappé quiet. Martinez will either bring back Yannick Carrasco or shift Jan Vertonghen across, standing in the way of the rich selection of potential match-winning performers on either side are two outstanding goalkeepers. Hugo Lloris made arguably the save of the tournament to keep intact France's half-time lead over Uruguay on Friday, and Thibaut Courtois' tip-over save from Neymar near the end of Belgium's 2-1 triumph over Brazil later the same day drew a "Hand of God" headline in the Belgian press the next morning. Editing by Emlyn Chakraborty. Your standards. The Thomson Reuters Trust Principles.